Sagittarius. Just one wrong color and your entire year of prosperity could slip away. Keep listening to understand why. Sagittarius, over the next 7 days, from May 10 to May 17, you are stepping into a unique period that not everyone will recognize. As Jupiter, your ruling planet, vibrates intensely alongside Venus and Earth's energy, an invisible wave is sweeping through, making things that once seemed certain feel more fragile than ever. The door of destiny is neither fully open nor fully closed. It's waiting for a final signal, and the unsettling truth is, that signal might come from the very color you choose to wear. You might think, how could a piece of clothing change anything? But remember this. Every color you choose is not merely a preference or a habit. It's a silent message sent to the universe. And when the streams of energy are in conflict during these 7 days, just one wrong color can be enough to distort your signal, causing opportunities to slip away, shaking your finances, career, relationships, and even your faith. These 7 days are not just another ordinary week. This is a time of energy intention, where what you firmly hold could be lost, and what you thought was distant could suddenly arrive. And you, Sagittarius, the archer, born to fly far, are standing before an invisible challenge. If you wear the wrong color, your arrow will veer off course. But if you choose the right color, the door will open on its own, leading you into an entirely new journey. What you need to understand is this: when Jupiter, Venus, and Earth form this triangle of energy, nothing follows the usual rules anymore. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is being weighed down by Earth, while also blurred in direction by the influence of Venus. It's like an arrow flying through the air, suddenly caught in headwinds and fog. And you, Sagittarius, are that very arrow. In such a state, even the smallest factor can be enough to throw your trajectory off. And that factor is the color you wear. Every color carries a vibrational frequency, an energetic weight. When you wear the wrong color, you're not just putting on fabric, you're adding extra drag, an invisible burden to your own arrow. While Jupiter needs you to stay light, swift, and open to overcome Earth's pull, a heavy energetic color will make you sink without knowing why. Imagine this. You're swimming in a fast-flowing river. You want to move forward, but you've tied a stone to your ankle. That wrong color is the stone. You can't see it, but it's there. You're still swimming, but slower, more exhausted, more tempted to give up, and sometimes you think you're tired because you're weak, but in truth, it's that hidden weight pulling you down. That's why in these 7 days, especially on the 10th and 17th, those who choose the wrong colors will find themselves slowing down. They'll feel inexplicably drained, delayed, or uninspired to act. They might be about to sign a contract but suddenly feel doubtful. They plan to confess their love but suddenly lose their certainty. They receive an invitation but hesitate to respond. This isn't coincidence, it's energy being held back. In psychology, there's a concept known as the unconscious color effect, where the colors you wear influence your mood and behavior without you realizing it. Black can make you feel powerful but also makes you retreat inward. Gray can make you feel safe but also indecisive. Brown can make you feel grounded but also too willing to stay still. These shades, during a time of skewed energy, amplify their hidden effects even more. But those who choose the right colors will feel like there's wind at their back. Ideas will come faster. Opportunities will appear naturally. People will approach them first. Their minds will feel clear. And when it's time to decide, they won't hesitate. Because the colors they wear aren't blocking Jupiter's energy that's trying to lift them. On the contrary, they align, they harmonize, and they elevate them higher. Have you ever seen someone walk into a room and, without saying a word, they draw everyone's attention? Or another person who tries so hard but no one notices? It's not just charisma, it's the harmony or the clash between inner energy and the color signals they project outward. And this week, those signals are more sensitive than ever. So in these 7 days, don't think you're standing still in the current. The truth is, you're swimming upstream between two opposing forces, one pulling you down, one pushing you up, and the color you wear will decide whether you sink or rise. Because every color carries its own weight, not a physical weight, but an energetic burden. Some colors are light as wind, lifting you. Some are heavy as stone, dragging you down. This isn't about luck, nor is it superstition. It's the interplay or conflict between the energy of color and the swirling energetic field around Jupiter, Venus, and Earth this week. Jupiter wants you to expand, to move forward. But some colors carry frequencies of contraction, closure, anchoring. And if you wear those colors, you're unknowingly tying yourself into a current flowing the opposite way. It's like a sail catching the wind while the anchor is still dropped. You can't see the rope, but you know the boat won't leave the shore. This week, color is either your anchor or your sail, and you are the one who decides. So what are the three colors that act as closed doors, the greatest weights holding you back in these 7 days? They are black, gray, and brown. Each color holds its own story, and when you put them on, you're not just wearing a shirt, you're sending out an invisible message, a message the universe will hear and the universe will answer. Black, the color of the curtain that closes off the light. People often call it the color of power, of elegance. But that power in these 7 days is no longer a guiding force. It's a silent message. I've closed off, I've withdrawn, I've shut the door. In the study of energy, black is the color of absorption, not reflection. It carries a heavy yin frequency associated with contraction, compression, closure. When you wear black, you're not just putting on fabric, you're wrapping yourself in a field of contracting energy, silently declaring, I'm not ready to open, I'm not welcoming more, I don't wish to radiate. The problem is, this week, Jupiter, the ruling planet of Sagittarius, needs you to open, to expand, to radiate outward in order to overcome Earth's gravitational pull. Jupiter represents expansion, growth, moving forward. But black, with its energy of contraction, emits a frequency that directly opposes this. When you wear black, you unconsciously block the flow that Jupiter is trying to lift you with. It's like wanting to take flight but tying your own feet down. You walk into a negotiation, an interview, a pitch, a deal, yet others suddenly perceive you as closed off, untrustworthy, hard to approach. They don't know why, they just sense an invisible barrier surrounding you. And because black doesn't reflect light, it reduces your ability to attract opportunities. Others will be less proactive, less trusting, less open toward you. Opportunities will approach, then quietly slip away. A deal suddenly gets postponed, an invitation quietly disappears. It's not that someone rejected you, it's that the energy you emitted silently closed the path. Black isn't inherently bad, but in these 7 days, it's a curtain blocking the light Jupiter wants to send you. It makes you heavier, slower, more withdrawn, unintentionally leaving you standing outside the light meant for you. Don't wear black. Choose a color that reflects, amplifies light, because the door only opens for those who dare to shine. Gray is a neutral color, but being neutral at a time when decisiveness is needed is no different than surrendering to fate. Wearing gray this week isn't just choosing a shade, it's choosing ambiguity, indecision, delay. It unconsciously sends out a message. I'm not sure. I'm not ready. I don't know what I want. And in a week when the cosmic energies are swirling in a vortex, when everything is asking you to send out a clear signal, gray distorts your signal. It has no direction, no radiance, no focus. The universe cannot choose you because you have not yet chosen yourself. You'll feel this very clearly. You're called in for an interview, but that morning you wear a gray shirt. You arrive, say all the right things, smile at the right moments, yet the atmosphere passes by like a fog. The person across from you listens, but doesn't truly connect. You leave with a lingering thought, I did everything right. So why am I still not sure if I'll be chosen? Or another example, you're about to confess your feelings or make the decision to walk away, but you're wearing a gray shirt and suddenly you hesitate. You stand there half wanting to speak, half waiting a little longer, and that moment slips by. The other person turns away, the opportunity disappears, and all you're left with is the question, why didn't I do it? Gray isn't wrong, but in these 7 days, it's like a thin veil of smoke, seeping into every action, every choice you make. It slows you down by a beat, and just one beat is enough to make you lose the person, lose the job, lose the future you've spent so long preparing for. If you truly want others to see you as someone clear, decisive, and full of inner strength, don't wear gray. Because gray doesn't say you don't have dreams. It just makes you not clear enough to fully pursue them. Brown is the color of Earth, the color of safety, stability, and steadiness. But for Sagittarius, the Earth is not a place to stay for long. You are an arrow, not a root. An arrow is born to fly. A root is born to anchor. And if you wear brown, you're sending out an invisible message: I want to stay here. I don't need to go any further. I'm content already. In a week when the universe's energy is demanding that you step out, climb higher, take risks, wearing brown is no different than planting a stake that keeps you grounded. You think you're staying safe, but in truth, you're missing the only train. You sit in your familiar room, staring at an email offering an opportunity, but you think, maybe it's not the right time. You're invited to join a project, but you hesitate. Am I really good enough? And you realize you're stuck, not because anyone is holding you back, but because it's the very idea of being okay that's binding you. Remember, being okay doesn't mean it's good. Being okay doesn't mean it's happiness. Being okay is the most dangerous moment because it makes you stop dreaming. You think you're safe, but while you're standing still, others are running. The opportunities you assume will still be there won't wait forever. A silent admirer is waiting for you to accept, but you're afraid of change. And by the time you're ready to step forward, everything has already slipped out of reach. Brown doesn't make you fail immediately. It makes you miss out, bit by bit. You gradually lose opportunities, gradually lose dreams, gradually lose yourself. And in a week when everyone else is running, standing still is just another way to lose. Don't wear brown. Don't let yourself fall asleep in the comfort of okay that you will one day call regret. Now you understand, a color isn't just a color. It's a signal, a choice, a whisper sent out to the universe. Black, gray, brown, they're not bad, but in these 7 days they are burdens, veils, walls blocking the light that's trying to reach you. But don't worry. The universe doesn't only send warnings. The universe always leaves a path open for those awake enough to walk through. So right now, ask yourself, what color is holding you back? Stand in front of the mirror, look at yourself, and say it out loud. I no longer need black, I release gray, I walk away from brown. Because when you dare to let go, you create space to receive. Heather, the 3 closed doors, black, gray, brown. There are still 3 doors quietly left ajar. White, light blue, soft violet. These are not just colors, they are 3 subtle vibrations, 3 gentle streams of light, helping you align with the frequency of opportunity, of the good things waiting ahead. When Jupiter's energy needs you to be light, elevated and open, it's precisely these 3 colors that will lift you beyond Earth's pull and bring you closer to fortune. It's no coincidence that in many cultures these colors are associated with luck, peace, and enlightenment. White, light blue, soft violet, these shades appear in spiritual rituals, in the garments of guides and mentors, in dreams of light. They are not merely symbols, but color codes that carry frequencies influencing human emotions, beliefs, and actions. And right now, they are quietly waiting for you to step toward them. White is the color of beginnings, of purity. In astrology and energy studies, white holds the highest frequency in the color spectrum. It doesn't absorb, doesn't retain, it reflects all light. When you wear white, you are like a clear mirror, sending out the message, I open my heart, I am ready to see, I hide nothing. This week, white resonates with Jupiter's expanding energy, like a mirror capturing light, reflecting it, spreading it outward. White is also the color of clarity in the mind. In color psychology, white helps reduce visual tension, bringing a sense of cleanliness, order, transparency. People who wear white are often trusted more because they radiate an energy of honesty and integrity. You might notice this. On a day you wear a simple white shirt and walk into a meeting room, people's eyes naturally turn toward you. Without saying much, they feel a sense of trust. Or simply, you're walking down the street and a stranger suddenly smiles at you, as if the light within you reached them. White is not a flashy color, it's the color of quiet that makes others approach on their own. And this week, when the universe needs you to open your heart to welcome opportunity, white is the gentlest yet strongest invitation. And once the light has been reflected, once your heart has opened, you need a sky for your vision to rise into. That's when light blue appears. Light blue is the color of the morning sky, vast, pure, serene, yet full of potential. In astrology, light blue belongs to the element of air. strongly resonating with Jupiter, the planet of knowledge, ideals, and growth. When you wear light blue, you're opening your mind to a space of receptivity, a space to see farther, higher, wider. It's like standing on a high hill, seeing more than someone standing down in the valley. In color psychology, light blue is considered the color of trust, peace, wisdom. Studies have shown blue lowers heart rate, reduces anxiety, improves concentration. You'll notice this. On days you wear light blue, you focus more easily, ideas come more readily. A solution to a stuck problem suddenly flashes into your mind. An email that seemed unimportant turns out to contain a key piece of information. Or a passing conversation where the other person unexpectedly drops a valuable hint. Light blue isn't just the color of intellect, it's the wide sky for your vision to soar. And this week, that clarity will help you catch signals of opportunity that others cannot see. Once your intellect has opened, once your vision has broadened, you'll need a sense of certainty, not coming from logic, but from a deeper place within. That's when soft violet steps in. Soft violet is the color of inner connection, of intuition, of belief without needing reason. In astrology and energy studies, soft violet resonates with the crown chakra, the center that bridges consciousness and the subconscious, humanity and the universe. When you wear soft violet, you're sending a message. I trust the inner calling. I allow myself to listen to what the eyes cannot see, the ears cannot hear, but the heart can feel. In many cultures, violet is the color of sages, prophets, those who bridge the visible and invisible worlds. Color psychology shows soft violet stimulates intuition, creativity, and deeper faith. You'll notice this. On a day you wear soft violet, you feel calmer, less anxious, as if an invisible strength is quietly holding you up. A difficult decision suddenly becomes clear, not because you've analyzed enough, but because you feel it's the right thing to do. A friend you've been thinking of unexpectedly messages you. An opportunity arises, though you weren't looking for it, but you know, this is the moment. Soft violet helps you tap into a deeper layer of awareness, allowing you to walk not just with logic, but with faith. And this week, that faith is the key to unlocking doors you thought were closed. White opens the path to light, light blue opens the path to wisdom, soft violet opens the door of the heart. 3 colors, 3 lights. When you choose one of them, you're not just wearing a color, you're wearing a frequency. And when your frequency changes, the world around you begins to change too. Opportunities arrive, doors crack open, and the road is wider than you imagined. Now choose a color for yourself, write it down, or speak it aloud. I choose white, I choose light blue, I choose soft violet. Let that be your promise to yourself. Because a color is not just a color, it's a commitment, a message to the universe saying, I am ready. Sagittarius, you were born to soar. Every step you take is an arrow shot into the sky, a promise to yourself that you will not stop. But sometimes it takes only one small detail, like a color, to unintentionally tie a string to your wings, slowing down your dreams. These next 7 days are unlike any other 7 days. This is a moment when energy is tilted, like a bridge trembling, like a crossroads without a sign. Only those who are sensitive enough, who truly listen, who are brave enough to change, will find the way through. Now, don't underestimate the small things. Open your wardrobe. Look again. Eliminate black, gray, brown, the heavy shades that hold you down. Choose white, light blue, soft violet, the light, bright hues that help you escape the invisible pull. Stop asking why. There are things that don't need logical explanation, only faith and action. Just do it, and someday you'll see. A color isn't just a color, it's a message. Right now, ask yourself, which direction am I moving toward? Expansion or contraction? If you feel your heart beating faster or a sense of unease, that's not anxiety, it's the signal from within, already hearing this warning. Write a promise to yourself right now. I will choose the light as a first mark to step through the next 7 days. Choose the wrong color, lose your way. Choose the right color, walk the right path. See you in the next video.